Mez, aka the Rookie Monster, coming at you live on tape. Tonight I got sort of a smorgasbord for you. I'm really excited. I've got a couple of things one thing I got through the mail, another thing I got through YouTube, and I got my very first care package, which I'm super stoked about. So, suck on that, Bob Lewis. You're not the only one in the care package business now. And I've also got just a little fun thing I just noticed in my office, really. I thought it'd be interesting to show. So, first thing I just got one thing in the mail. I'm not much into prospect cards, but I did see these first Bowmans of Eloy Jimenez. Just the base paper cards. They were what I thought was really cheap. PSA 10, so I got the rest of them. He had 5 left. Unfortunately, one of them came in at a PSA 9, so I had to let the guy know they were not all 10. Still waiting to hear what he wants me to do with that. But I'll send it back to him, and if he has another one, according to his listing, he only had the 5 left, so I'm not sure what he would want me to do with that, but we'll figure that out. Either way, still pretty cool. Really cheap. I think Eloy's going to have a really good year. And if not, I'm not too far into those. So, I also got something from Jimmy Gunz. If you guys haven't subscribed or gone to Jimmy Gunz, he holds a little auction. It's just a fun get-together. He's pounded back some brews every Monday night, 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 Pacific. Here's his card. Jimmy Gunz, the Gun Show. It's just a fun time. We goof off. I got one lot I'd gotten a while back, another lot I just got, and I got it more just to have him pound back a couple of beers than I did for the lot. I'm not even sure what I got in the lot, so I'll be interested to see. First thing I got, though, was these weird long Starline Long John Silver sets. I don't know anything about them. Each pack, I guess, has 5 cards. There's 8 sets. So I got each set. So there's 40 cards altogether, I guess. And all I see is who's on top. Bonilla, Saberhagen, Nolan Ryan, Gerald Strawberry, Mark Grace, Mark McGuire, Wade Boggs, Don Mattingly. I guess I'm going to open these at some point just to see all 40 guys. I don't know. I didn't know Long John Silver's was in the baseball card business. So, they didn't cost much. So I figured I'd get them. It was a little oddball card set. I thought it was cool. But if you know anything about those, just let me know down in the comments. And then I picked up a Braves set, but I didn't really see what it was. Like I said, I really just got it. He was pounding chugging beers out of a bottle. We're using a straw as like the shotgun instead of like poking a hole in a can. So I was like, well, if you'll do 2 of those, I'll get this Braves set. Or lot, even though I probably would have got it anyways, but I just thought it was funny. Mike Minor rookie card. Topps Chrome. Very nice. Greg Maddux, Masters of the Game. Donruss Optic. Very nice. Then we got this. Let's see what we got here. Johan Camargo, rookie card, very nice. Brandon Beachy, rookie card, nice. Julio Teheran, Topps Chrome rookie card, nice. I just picked that up in the regular Topps update the other day. That's awesome. Another Julio Teheran. Oh, are these all rookie cards? I didn't know that. Wow. Brian Pena, another Johan Camargo, Max Fried. Michael Dunn. Oh, here we go. Here's a Tom Glavine. Untouchable. Diamond Kings. Freddie Freeman. Very nice. Patrick Weigel. Taylor Pasternicki rookie card. Another Johan Camargo rookie card. Nice. Patrick Weigel. One of these Bowman Platinums. Another Freddie Freeman. Taylor Pasternicki. Another. That's basically that's one I just got. Julio Teheran. Awesome. Andrelton Simmons rookie card in the Bowman Chrome. Wow. That is awesome. I needed that one. I did not have that one. Jason Hayward. Passion. Panini Prism. Atlanta. 2015. That's a cool looking card. Wow. Max Fried. Melvin Upton Jr. BJ Upton. Luis Gohara. Another Johan Camargo. Awesome. Another Brandon Beachy. Topps Chrome. Very nice. And a Sean Newcomb rookie. Wow. That was a really good. A lot there. Again, if you haven't gone to him, go to the Jimmy Gunz on YouTube. Check out his channel. He's probably having an auction right now as we speak. I'll be heading over, check him out as soon as I get done with this video. Alright, that was a great lot. I like that lot. Alright, now let's get into the care package business, because I've never gotten one of these, so I'm super stoked. I received this from RSR Cards and Collectibles. Many of you probably ask, what does RSR stand for? I do not know. I'm going to guess it stands for Rock, Scissors, Rock. Because he's just that much of a badass. He does not believe in paper. Does not believe in that myth that paper can somehow beat rock. And let's see, just reading his. Thank you so much for subscribing to our channel, joining us for our live giveaway. Appreciates comments, looks through thousands of cards, found some cool Braves and Orioles. Awesome. Feel free to pass them along if you don't want them. Thanks for all you've done to help me boost my subscribers. Partner, Rob. All right. RSR Cards and Collectibles. I don't know if he wants to get out his email. RSR Cards and Collectibles. Rock, Scissors, Rock. He does not buy into the myth paper beats rock. He refuses to throw rock or paper. He's like, look, you want to throw paper and call it a win, fine. But I'm going to hit you with this rock. You can hit me with that paper, and we'll see who feels worse in the morning. Because it ain't going to be me, because I'm going to be hitting you with rock. Hitting you with some paper. All right. Let's see what we got. I'm getting excited. Love it when they use easy to rip tape. Oh yeah. Here we go. Pete Smith, Russ Nixon, Ron Gantz, my boy, Human Bicep, Kevin Kaufman, Jose Alvarez, Paul Runge, there's a minute, another Pete Smith. Oh yeah, this reminds me of Deion James, Albert, Mickey Tettleton, Pete Stanacek, Joe Orsolak. Yeah, this just reminds me of my childhood growing up through high school. Select Doug Sis, Craig Worthington, Eric Bell, Terry Kennedy, Alan Wiggins, Dave Schmidt, Ken Gerhardt, Ray Knight, Terry Kennedy. Wow. Thanks, RSR. I really appreciate it. That was awesome. You did not have to do that. I will be sending you a card or two back just because I appreciate it so much. My very first ever care package. This makes my day. I really appreciate it. So go check out RSR Cards and Collectibles. I'll be sure to put both him and the Gunz show info in my description of this video. And finally, I just wanted to show you this cool thing. I got this when I was a kid. My grandpa, Uncle Ralph, gave it to me. And it really just sort of sat around. I played with it when I was a little kid, but I found it in a box a few years ago, probably 10 years ago, and I took it to the office. It's been sitting in my office on the little, I got some shelves behind my desk. I just keep little things that I like, you know, just talking points, little things to get people to talk about stuff that it is. But I recently started looking at it because I haven't really paid it much attention since I was a kid. But what I did find out is this is John SAIN. It's called the SAIN Spinner. Johnny SAIN. This one was when he was the Twins pitching coach, which means it was manufactured either 65 or 66, because that was the only time he was the Twins pitching coach. But my Uncle Ralph, you know, he was in the Twins organization. He coached for the Twins in the early to mid 70s. So Johnny SAIN actually gave him this. He gave a lot of the coaches one of these he was trying. He came out with this as a teaching tool. It's called the SAIN Spinner, and it was for sale. I think kids. He used it to teach his own pitchers how to pitch, but he could also use it for kids and things growing up. And it was basically something, I guess, in the day, it cost $5. Patent pending. $5. Not pretty expensive back in that day. 68, 65, 66. But, you know, he would use it and you would just practice the way you spun balls, and you would hold it different directions, like if you want to throw a curve, and just practice the way it felt when it was coming out of your hand. How you wanted the ball to release, whether you wanted to throw, you know, any kind of, I think there's some YouTubes out there where you can see where he shows you, Johnny SAIN himself, all the different ways to throw it. Johnny, in his playing career, he was a great pitcher. He's famous, I believe. I should have read up on him before I did this thing. I'm almost positive he was the first person ever, or the last person ever, to pitch to Babe Ruth. I think Babe Ruth's last at bat was against Johnny SAIN, and I think that Jackie Robinson's first at bat was against Johnny SAIN. I could have that wrong though, because I should have looked that up before I checked it out. But I know there was two like bats like that I found just weird when I read about him a long time ago. That I just remember. There was also, he pitched for the Braves with Warren Spahn. They were basically the only two pitchers, and they used to be like, you know, we got Spahn and SAIN and pray for 2 days of rain or something like that. Like, hopefully we'll get Spahn and SAIN and then 2 more days of rain, and so Spahn and SAIN can pitch a game. So that was how they would win, is they could just pitch those two guys all the way through the season. Anyways, what I really found cool, because this was I believe this was his personal one that just sort of sat on his desk, and he gave it to Uncle Ralph at some point. But when I was just sort of looking at it, I noticed that he'd actually signed it. Not his whole name, unfortunately, but this is almost cooler, because he just signed it in pencil. Johnny. I imagine it just sitting on his desk, and he was just talking on the phone and doodling, and he wrote his name on there, Johnny. So I even looked up Johnny SAIN autographs just to see, like, is that actually Johnny's? And sure enough, he never did the Y here, but usually it was because he was spelling out, or all the ones I saw, he was spelling out his last name. But that was his Johnny. So I just found that cool. This was just a not meant to be autographed autograph in pencil of the SAIN Spinner, patent pending. So I've just been using it as a paperweight talking piece for the last 10 years. But when I saw it, I said, that'll be cool. I found it interesting. So Thought maybe some of y'all would think it was cool too, just to see what kind of teaching tools they had in the 60s and 70s. Anyways, if you like this video, be sure to like, subscribe, share, notifications, what all that stuff is that y'all normally do. Be sure to check out RSR's and Jimmy Gunz's their channel. Give them a like and a subscribe. And leave any comments you got down below if you know anything about any of this stuff. I really appreciate it. And thanks for watching. I really appreciate that as well. So have a good night.